Hello there, I'm Max. The time has finally come. We are going fishing today. We practice safe fishing? How are we going to do that, you ask? Easy. We build one of these. Now let's get started. This is where we're going to be doing our fishing, but before we can start fishing, we need a safe place to fish. So, we will be making a fishing hut right over here, complete with a dock, and the dock will have an overhang on it to keep us safe from the phantoms at night. I like to fish at night as well as the daytime, and that way we won't have to keep running to the bed. Over here I have all the tools and materials I need to build everything, but before we start that, I want to make the island just a little bit bigger. It'll be more aesthetically pleasing and will benefit us. See you in a minute. Now that the terraforming is done, our fishing camp is going to be slightly off the island in the water. It's going to be 7 by 7 with the dock going around it and going out into the middle. And the materials of choice that I used would spruce dock, dark oak for the framing of our camp, and acacia wood for the fill. Let's get started. Yeah, we didn't even start. We got drowned already. He hasn't tried it, but somehow I don't think we're gonna get it. Slow and easy, see? That's the way you do it. Now that we're done with him, let's get on with it. And now the floor is going to be acacia wood, planks. And now for our dock. Spruce fence. And now to finish the rest of the supports. Go another 4 up on each corner. And now we just join them across the top. Now that we have our supports done, we're ready to put on our walls. It's going to be stripped acacia wood. We're going to place them down like that. And using the back of our axe, we'll just strip the bark just like so. We're going to leave a door here. We're ready for our windows and our door. We'll be using a dark oak door. Here's the door, and now for the windows. And now we're ready for the roof. And now for a roof, it's still going to be stripped acacia wood for the front and the back awning. And the roof will be continued on with dark oak logs. And now for the dark oak log. Okay, it appears we have a little bit of an invasion going on. Once we're done, these guys should no longer be a problem. Okay, now, and we're done with the roof. Okay, now all we have to do is just put the roof on for our dock. A few more pieces of fence. Okay, so now for the event that we end up in the water, we need a couple pieces of plank right here. Just going to put one on the underside. Join it right there. We'll need 2 gates. We'll put the gates right here so nothing can sneak up behind us. Now, all we have to do is just put some lighting down and move in. Okay, we'll put a bed in this corner, some chests in this corner, a furnace over here, anvil right next to it, a couple chairs, a table, and some lights. We'll put up a couple item frames. And what we can do, we can put some fish up here. It'll look like a picture. And we'll store fishing rods and item frames as well. That way we'll have a fishing rod for whenever we need to fish. We'll put some lighting out here as well. Now to go fishing, we're going to need a crafting table, 2 pieces of string, and 3 sticks. And we have our fishing rod. Now, we're going to go out to the end of our dock here. You can hold the fishing rod in either hand. Both will work. Okay, let's see what we get for our first fish. I think it would be an ideal item to put in our item frame. Oh, here we come. We got a piece of junk. We can catch enchanted fishing rods, enchantment books, salmon, cod, and get a saddle, nautilus shells. Nautilus shell is what I'm hoping for. We can make a beacon and breathe underwater in a specific area. And that was a tripwire hook we caught. Like fishing from the other hand. Let's see what we get. It takes a little while to take anywhere from 5, 10, 15 seconds to catch something. Ooh, our first fish looks like a salmon. So for our first fish, we're going to put it right here. And when we catch our first cod, then we'll put it in the other item frame. Our first cod. Oh, we're going to go put it right over here. Nope, right over here. That looks like a good place for it. first puffer fish. We'll put it right over here. So that leaves us 2 item frames for fishing rods. That's what I'm going to reserve those for. Okay, after about 30 minutes of fishing, we've got 28 cod, 9 puffer fish, 1 leather, an auto shell, a stick, a saddle, 3 rotten fish, 13 salmon, 2 tripwire hooks, and 2 bottles of water. And also our fishing rod just broke, so a fishing rod is good for about 30 minutes. We didn't get any fishing rods, so we'll just have to make another one. Need 2 more pieces of string, 2 more sticks, 3 in total, 2 string, 3 sticks. Now we have our new fishing rod, but it's nighttime, we'll sleep. We did see 2 drowns. There's 1 floating out in the water right now. So when nighttime comes, we'll have to sleep. And I believe the reason why we're getting so many drowns is that there's probably an underwater cave. I did see a magma block. Unfortunately, I don't have any underwater breathing. I can get down there, but there's no time left over to do any work to cover them up. So there's nothing I can do right at the moment. When we get some water breathing potions or something that allows me to breathe underwater longer, such as the helmet with enchantment on it, then I'll do that. So for now, I'm just going to fish for another 30 minutes and show you the results. Well, the fishing rod only lasts us 25 minutes this time. What we have gotten this catch: rotten flesh, bones, tropical fish, a bowl, auto shell, a boot, and some more fish. One thing I want to tell you, with the cod and the salmon, you can cook it and eat it as well. If you eat a raw salmon or cod, it'll only give you 1 heart of health back. But if you cook it, it'll give you 2 to 3. And we'll put our stuff in here, and then we'll make another fishing rod, and I'll let you know what I get. Okay, after about a minute of fishing, I got enchanted fishing rod with lure 2 and unbreaking 3. One thing we can do is put it on an anvil. Our enchanted fishing rod, it doesn't have very much use left to it. We can take a good fishing rod, put it over here, and it will repair the fishing rod. However, it will use 2 XP levels. Do the same thing on the enchantment table, but what the problem with that is that it won't give you an enchantment. It'll give you a healed rod, but it'll take all your enchantments away. So we don't want to do that. But if you do have several used regular fishing rods, you can use into the crafting table, and it won't cost you any XP level. Now we'll use our new fishing rod. The only thing is that we have to make sure we repair it before it breaks. With the lure 2, our luck for enchantments will get much better. These guys are back, but we should be okay. We're nice and safe over here. Well, I'm going to have to take care of this guy. He's just going to cause us problems. Didn't think he could swim. Well, after that interlude, back to fishing. After another solid hour of fishing, we still have some use left on our fishing rod, but we will repair it. I don't want it to break. It will break if we keep using it, and this is what we have. We got a saddle, some enchantment books, we got looting 3, efficiency 4, and looting 3 with some other stuff, and a punch 1. We did get 2 enchantment bows, one with unbreaking 3 and another one with punch 2. We'll put those aside until we can get mending on them. But first we want to make sure we get mending on our fishing rod first. We can only repair it so many times if we want to put more enchantments on it. You can only use so many XP levels on each item that you want to enchant. We did get a couple name tags as well, which is a bonus, and another Nautilus shell. Okay, altogether we got 2 Nautilus shells. We need 8 if we want to make an underwater beacon. Put all this stuff up here, and if you want to see what we have so far, you can always put the video on pause. But for now, I'm going to repair our fishing rod, and I'm going to go at it again. Now that we got it repaired, the thing that I'm looking for is mending and luck of the sea. With luck of the sea, we will get better things. With Allure 2, we catch things faster. And with Lure of the Sea, we will get better items. It's been another hour of fishing. We got 3 more Nautilus shells, a couple more tripwire hooks, more string, enchantment book. We got Smite 4, Efficiency 3, Loyalty, a Frost Walker. That'll come in handy for when we do our gold farm. And we also got some enchantment bows. This one has Unbreaking 3, this one has Mending, and that one has Power 3. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go over to the anvil. We're going to put a mending on it, power, and Unbreaking 3, and combine them. Enchantment cost is 11. And then what we're going to do, we're going to make a bow. We're going to make 1 bow and repair our enchanting bow. Just like so. Now be sure to take that around with us from now on. We didn't get a mending rod or a mending book or a Luck of the Sea rod or book. This has been 3.5 hours, so what I'm going to do is from time to time is come back and fish for an hour. I don't see any point continuing on when we have other things that we can do. And I believe the next thing what we're going to do is get us the horse. That's going to be in our next video. I'm going to show you a small clip of what our fishing camp looks like. It's hard to see it from the ground, so I'll take us up in the air and we'll get a good look. And I'm going to meet you back at the base to show you our tree farm and our gates that we did. Okay, this does look a little strange not having a window in the front. I wasn't going to put one, but I changed my mind. Move the door over one. And we'll put a small window right here. And as well, I'll put a few more items. Okay, that should be good. it is, our farm. It's the trees, the fence. I put 10 gates up. And right now I mostly have just spruce and birch planted. Go down and take a closer look. I'll show you the gates that I made. Here we are. This is one of the gates. I made it out of spruce door, some iron gate fencing. I put 2 lights on each side of them, 2 there, and 2 over here. This is what it looks like from the other side. I did make 10 of these, and if you wanted to see me make one of these, I'll be making these one more time in the future on a future farm. And here's what our tree farm looks like up close. Another gate over there. That brings us to the end of another episode. In our next episode, we will be getting ourselves a horse. It's tiring running around back and forth all the time. It consumes a lot of food and takes a long time to go from place to place, especially to our fishing farm. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next episode.